The South Dakota Supreme Court is hearing a number of cases this week on the campus of Northern State University in Aberdeen.
And one of those cases involves a South Dakota highway patrolman who was sued by a doctor after they were involved in a car crash near Humboldt over 6 years ago, and it's now in front of the High Court.
Elicit some of that information from Trooper Booman himself.
Today, justices with the South Dakota Supreme Court heard arguments surrounding the crash that happened out here along Highway 42. Highway Patrol Trooper Patrick Booman was attempting to turn around to make a traffic stop, but collided with a vehicle driven by Dr. Todd Whelan. Whelan didn't seek medical attention for nearly 2 years, but then he received chiropractic treatment, massage and physical therapy, and radio frequency ablations. Whelan filed a lawsuit against Booman to pay for medical costs. A lower court found Trooper Booman was negligent in that crash and awarded Whelan over $18,000 for his injuries.
That verdict was like about 1/3 or a little less than 1/3 of Dr. Whelan's total medical bills.
They believe the trial court erred when it denied Whelan's motion to have an expert testify on his behalf.
Here, there was no expert testimony that going 3 to 4 miles per hour over the speed limit before Dr. Whelan hit the brakes contributed as a legal cause to this crash. For something like that requires the application of speed and time and distance, it invariably requires expert testimony.
But the defense says jurors heard expert testimony.
During the 4-day trial in this case, the jury heard from 2 medical doctors, 3 chiropractic doctors and experts, 1 accident reconstructionist, 1 massage therapist, and 6 lay witnesses.
Dr. Whelan's attorney says his client wants per diem, too, for his injuries and pain and suffering.
It affects him at night when he sleeps. It affects him at work during his work day. It affects him in his leisure activities.
The defense is asking the High Court to uphold the lower court's ruling because Dr. Whelan's driving also contributed to the crash.
Dr. Whelan was negligent. That is undisputed. The EDR, or electric data recorder, from his vehicle recorded that he was going 69 miles per hour prior to the accident. Dr. Whelan received a fair trial here. He simply does not like the result that the jury reached.
The South Dakota Highway Patrol is not a party to this appeal. It successfully defended Whelan's claim on the basis of sovereign immunity and was dismissed from the case. Justices will make a ruling at a later date.